I'm absolutely not even remotely in the mood for it to be stupid right now. Are we actually? And now I think the chat isn't working. Okay, great. Uh, Hi, hello, how are you? There you are. Oh my god, it's Capitano already! Okay, so while we're waiting for this to load, I'm gonna uh um I need to oh my god, I can't even find the right words. Um Backtrack is not the right word. Um Background, whatever the bloody word is I'm trying to find. I had an incident yesterday in the uh my god, what is wrong with me today? Uh Recap maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, okay. The point is, had an incident yesterday while driving, where the car in front of the car in front of us just stopped all of a sudden out of nowhere, which meant that we had to do an emergency stop, and that's already not great. But the thing about fibro is that it really likes to overreact to everything, and so I have basically spent the entire day, well, I've had to spend the entire day in bed today and only got out of bed to do this. My back is absolutely dead, and so is my left arm, and so is my leg. And brain is braining even less than it normally does. So if I seem a bit offish, that's why. But I do just desperately need to know what the bloody hell is going on with Capitano, so it could not wait another week. But if I can't guarantee I'm going to remember a single conversation as soon as we've had it, so just, don't expect me to actually understand anything that's going on. I might need, the cliff notes of everything that we've just done. I mean, God, I can't walk straight. I was sick yesterday. Uh, I'm not having a good time, is what I'm trying to say. I'm having a coffee right now, though, so I'm sure, when you're already feeling bad, I'm sure caffeine is gonna be tremendous. But I'm having it, and nobody can stop me. I feel like I don't need to check the audio since I haven't changed it since last time. If Capitano could just say, "Hey, this is the case," I'd be incredibly grateful. If you could just, turn to the screen and say, "Oh yes, I am a member of the Abyss. I am from Canva. I am Geizog," then that would be. Actually, I suppose we don't need him to tell us that he's Geizog because we know that fundamentally is a fact. Oh yes, also before I go into it, for nobody who will be watching, um, I have just been told that the implication is confirmed. So I need to know desperately. I need to hear it from his own non-mouth, because he doesn't have a mouth, like his Geizog.
Malika!
Hi. Oh, I feel better already.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories and discovered something huge!
Capitano's actually an unwrapped carrot.
Permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
If he does genuinely end up just looking at the camera, then that will be hilarious.
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Sitlali to break Auroran's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower.
We have a howl as well, yeah, how dare you!
I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed.
We have the
I'll head out
almighty
right away.
Dragon Lord, or whatever it is that he says.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
Our grandson, Paimon.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroran is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan.
Even better just convince him it was all his idea, actually.
The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours.
Someone insults the dragons, what, here? In this?
We'll head out together, and the
Do I
event
have
where
a new arch
confrontation
enemy?
becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
Oh shit, wait. No, you're our leader and you've lost your power. You shouldn't be the one to face the captain.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses.
Oh, we are including a how. Also, yeah, Marika, that's very distracting.
The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection.
So, you want us to lure him to the front?
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it.
So Shilonen is launching the main assault?
Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
Okay, if you took a comment about dragons personally, then I'm pretty sure that so will I. Leave it to me.
Understood. Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
I'll also try my best not to let things get to that point.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
Oh, it's called The Rainbow Destined to Burn. Okay, bear with me 1 second. There, I totally didn't change. I totally didn't change the title. I think we should hug it out. Capitano never let her marry because she'll check her secrets. God, they really should. It's because they're worth it. Also, no, you cannot see the title change. There was no title change. Nobody can see a title change. In fact, there's no title. There's no title whatsoever. There's no title to change. Nobody on YouTube has titles. Yeah, well, especially Capitano, since he is, in fact, just a suit, and there is no body inside his suit. So, you know, his suit has fantastic hair. Oh yeah, it has. The title hasn't actually changed for me too.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
We will get revelations that make it absolutely hilarious how grey his hair is. Okay. I'm still going with there is absolutely nobody inside that suit. There's nobody there. The face outline shape thing that we get when we see him face on, that is a red herring. You know how, like, you know, certain Sentai people, like Aka Red and everything, they have faces, but they're just helmets. As agreed, Ahawano will handle things at the front.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Let me caffeinate first. Okay, so is this the implication we're talking about? How we'll get revelations that make it absolutely hilarious how great his hair is. Also, it'll just be like, I guess there's a thing now, along with, what does this even mean? Is it the revelation that's totally gonna happen? Also, yeah, I wanted an how comment. Let me be Kaniche a second. Okay, Kaniche.
It's as good as done.
Thank you.
Is this really necessary?
Oh god. It isn't. It is necessary, Kaniche. Ah! Define built. What do you mean by built, Kanich? He's fully leveled. He has artifacts. He has a weapon. That's totally all. That's totally all you need, right? Should I not have Kanich right now? Look, I have. He's here. Okay? Look, he's fine. He's gonna do fine. Look at him. Look, he'll be fine. He'll be totally fine. Am I gonna die? Well, you know, I am going the wrong way, I believe, so... What if I just get up to the top and then I'll switch out? I'll switch back to Sino in just a second. Yeah, I can be Sino now. I don't trust it.
Ready to do my utmost.
I know you are, Sino. I haven't really done anything with Kanich. I kind of just put up all the leveled artifacts that aren't in use, which is what I usually do with a new character before I actually try. So nobody's ever actually properly, you know, personally built at first. Oh, did I just go way too far up, by the way? Oh, okay. You know what? That wasn't even necessary. I went the scenic route.
Don't get frostbite.
Strike a pose.
Eesh. Ah!
Tear in my robe.
I'm so not used to fighting!
That's done. Let's...
On my bloody, computer. I'm not good at it.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
I did. I climbed for no reason. That's just what you would do.
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
All right. Please, take care.
True, you would go in a straight line, but also you're always climbing things. Yeah, I knew that we were going in a tunnel, by the way. Why did I think, oh yes, let's climb? Oh, a dragon ruin from antiquity. Within it are hidden large devices that can affect ley lines. You must make every second count if the Captain and Auron's radical plan is to be stopped. Are these the right people to have? Probably not. I'm doing it anyway. Listen, if I'm crap at fighting today, I choose to blame the almost car crash, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault something almost happened and my nerves went, ah! This thing totally happened! It's like when you have fibro, your nerves are like huskies. You just need to look at them wrong and they'll just completely overreact. It's like huskies.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moeka. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
And I should know, I climbed those rocks.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
I guess. Every instinct in me though was to just jump down to see what happens. You know, that makes perfect sense. I'm a little bit in love with her. It's impossible not to be a little bit in love with her. I am meant to be fighting them, right?
Settle down.
God, why are the... Okay, yeah, stupid question and everything, but why are the Pyro Fatui people so... in that land?
Silence.
See, this is again why I'm bad at game, because somebody says something, I don't listen, I see Fatui, and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to fight you.
Bow your head.
Sorry if you were just picking berries. I dislike anything that freezes you or puts you in a hydro bubble. The cryo gunners are just impossible to dodge, so I just don't. That's the thing about Baiju, you don't have to dodge, because especially C2, I think, Baiju, just constantly heals you anyway. It's brilliant. I think that's what was messing me up, trying to do that boss fight with the turtle.
From the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
Rotate the device to complete the image and open the path. How to rotate the image? Okay. Oh, the sound level's okay, by the way.
We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right?
What
Let's
wheel?
give them a try.
What wheel? Oh, that wheel. Okay. Oh, I meant to be paying attention. I'm so sorry. Bear with me. That's not correct. I'm gonna be here for a few years. I hope you don't mind. I don't know. It's the okay. So there's like the neck is. Yay! I knew what I was doing. Thank you. Okay, I've totally got this. I've totally got it.
Silence!
I'm sure there was a tactic for these. I don't remember them. Brute force it and hope for the best. God, imagine how much easier it would be to fight things if I actually paid attention to how they're supposed to be fought. Oh yeah, I was asking if the sound levels were okay or if anything's too loud or quiet or anything. Oh, okay, well I don't have Night Soul damage on me, so
Bow your head.
new roulette will have to do.
There's a tear in my robe.
Ah!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Mind the
Okay,
side
thank
effects.
you, thank you. Yay, it's a dragon. Yeah, are the sound levels okay? Now that there's stuff happening. Okay, thank you. Stop the captain and Aurora. Okay. Capitano, Geisog, my friend Fire, are you gonna tell me your implication that's actually confirmed yet?
This must be.
Are you gonna tell me why it's hilarious that you have lovely hair?
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over there.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
Well, so he has the outline. He has the outline of a mouth, but the outline of the mouth never moves when he talks. So I am inclined to believe that that's not a mouth.
I won't let you do this.
Oh no, baby!
The sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
So close, we need to approach from the side and lure the captain away.
Oh, Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
Okay. Did he... Oh my god, Capitano, why? Oh my god. He is exactly how I imagined him being. That is exactly the kind of thing that my preconceived notion of Capitano would do. Oh! Oh, baby looks so troubled.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
You know? What? Why?
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
Who are you? He's gonna keep with that for me. Oh, good. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. Now.
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
Is this someone we're supposed to know, or is this someone completely new?
His voice is completely different. Is someone inhabiting Auroron's body?
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You
Okay.
just need to win.
They're very dead. Oh, okay.
That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
Okay.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death.
Oh my god, the
After
Capitano
all,
is so
his soul has
Amagini.
been incomplete from the start.
He's so my favorite demon.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret. Ugh. Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Of course you're not dying. This is Genshin and you're playable.
It's you. What'll it be today?
Oh god, am I gonna cry?
Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
Tell me what?
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe? Ask for anything you want. We've got plenty of ingredients.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Oh my god, he's
Ah,
so...
you liked those, did you?
He's so
An
baby. He's so
outlander taught me that
innocent.
recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy? You could travel all over.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
He is. He is.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Oh my god, oh sweetie
Everyone said a
pie.
true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Oh.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says.
Oh, I am going to cry, aren't I? Even if it's happy
myself.
crying.
I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Oh, stop it!
Hey, you zoning out over here again?
Aoife!
Overwatering the radishes, you know.
I have to say, I know nothing about Aoife yet. I am so hyped for him.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Like to meet him. Surely we must.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Yes, please, Aoife, please be playable.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
There's a Oh, okay.
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Oh, here?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly.
Here?
Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Oh, cool.
Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man. Come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Oh, dear God, please be playable. Please.
Why should I?
Please
I
let that be
being a vet
him.
was no fun.
Wow, it's a cool design.
I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
I like his voice as well.
Maybe Aoife
And
was just too nice
his
to tell me the
personality at this
truth,
point.
that attempting something above your capabilities will kill you.
Oh, everyone's so nice to him. Oh, it's killing me.
My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part
It's
of me
so
has always been
precious.
missing. That's why the other spirit said I was close to death, but
He does sound like he is such a dad. Whoever Aoife is, he is clearly a dad.
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born.
Oh.
Just close your eyes and wait for death.
Okay. 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 Hi. Hello, suspicious person with suspicious outfit, suspiciously. Listen, between you and me, is it that are you the person possessing Auroran right now? Is the way that you're talking, does that mean that it's Capitano from Canva? Is that what you're telling me?
it was you.
No, of course.
You came out of nowhere.
No, nothing happened. I am clearly making it up.
King, I'm a warrior, far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
No, that specific symbol has legitimately never popped up before, ever, at all, whatsoever. Not even remotely.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person? Hmm?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start.
It truly has to be said that that completely unique, never before seen symbol is quite fetching on you.
Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
Indeed.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Beautiful eyes you have. Beautiful eyes you have that means absolutely nothing whatsoever.
That voice.
Yeah, you get him, baby!
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
Come on, sweetheart, you've got it.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Yeah, the thing about Aurora is everybody's grandson, even Marika's.
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry. I seem to be unable to continue from this screen for some reason that is entirely out of my control. Oh, it's such a shame that we have to stay on this shot for just a little bit. Hi. Yeah, can we go get that Sealy?
What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
I totally can believe the captain did that. He's Amagiri.
He thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
That's the only reason I had the chance to turn off the device. Anyway, are you going to tell us all about how you're from Conria then?
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
Can you please just
We
turn to
can
the
talk
camera
about
and
that
confirm
later.
it for us, please, Capitano? Pretty please. I beg you.
Our plan, it failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Hang on a second. Okay, that's fine.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me.
Because you're a sweetie pie, Auroran.
No one is born a hero, and no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways to make up for that.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
Is the answer I seek lying before me?
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation.
So many people here have such great hair.
Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition,
Oh,
we now
cool.
have the 5th hero of this era.
You go, Auroran. Now about you, Capitano. Your turn.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Oh.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled. However, this soul does not hail from Natlan or the Night Kingdom. Its origins remain a mystery to me.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Yes, thanks you. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. Are you hurting more today than yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down here.
Round
here. But also down here because I was driving.
Because you were so your arm, yeah, of course. God, take care. Right.
No, right, yeah.
I noticed as soon as it happened that you were hurting. Right, night, love you. Everything that happens on Tibet is Celestia's fault.
Oh, right. You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
Has the comment happened, by the way? Did I miss it? Was I not paying attention?
Dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines.
Oh, well, screw you then.
And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device.
I needed it. You know, I was saying about how there's no one in Natlan yet that I absolutely despise. I needed to find somebody.
It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with aid.
I wish you weren't.
Just rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
Good. Great. Wonderful.
That kind of sacrifice.
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels.
No, that's stupid. I'm not having that.
Adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Sealies.
You know, you did. Okay, well now I feel conflicted. I like Sealies. Okay, well. Worst character in Natlan, screw you.
No wonder there are Sealies around here. A Sealie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, Sealies are great. You are not. Do you
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Sealies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines.
Oh, so that's why we're not really seeing Sealies. You know how I usually don't dislike characters straight away, and the only time that's ever really happened was with Chiori, and you know, you see where I am now with her. I think I've beaten that.
Now, I have witnessed your determined
Like, wow, I dislike this person.
And I have become your faith.
Almost instantly now.
I am very pleased.
Yes, I'm being dramatic. Yes, I'm taking it too far. But how dare you?
Moika, inheritor Shibalonke's will, and leader of Naplan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this Harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power.
Yeah, this is all fascinating and everything, but can you please just shut up so Capitano can turn to the screen and say, hi, I'm from Canva, actually.
Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. Just as I did thousands of years ago.
Why does that make it funny that he has nice hair?
You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation. For the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss. Give me your orders.
Oh my god, I'm so bored of you now.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues.
You know, that's not that bad. You can... Wow, call me out like that. Listen, you can deal with that, okay? It's not that bad.
Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
Come on, tell me. Tell me.
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Tell me to my face, please. Why are you so pessimistic about the situation?
Why?
Okay.
Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
He actually did just look straight on the camera and say... Listen, with my memory loss and cognitive dysfunction and whatever the third one was, I can't remember. I appreciate you telling me straight. Oh my god, I can't breathe. This is the kind of storytelling that I need. Oh my god, that is so exciting, actually.
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland, we're all lost to the Abyss.
Okay, yeah, this is sad times. I'm so sorry.
Unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something?
Of course, sweetheart. What's the matter, baby?
I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
Just excuse me, can I please say something? Uwu, pleading eye emoji, touching his fingers in that way that people do.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time.
Oh dear God, does it have to?
I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way.
Okay, great, I don't care.
My offer still stands.
I dearly hope we don't have to take it.
Remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens.
Oh, I don't want to talk to her.
Even now, you stand before me, dazzling like the sun.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
I don't want it to be the question person. Why does she have to be the question person?
You have to say, traveler.
I want to win.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebear, there's only one hero left.
See, he's so reasonable to talk to and have a chat with. Hence, Amagiri.
Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Amazing, thank you.
Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
Go on, go on, go on, go on, do it, go on. Fist bump!
Alright, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation.
I have a few more questions for the Lord of the Night.
Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I can't believe they fist bumped right in front of us and we didn't get to see it. I feel so let down.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
I am so thrilled that, at least so far, my reading on Capitano as basically Amagiri was so spot on. That's just entirely who he is. I'm having so much fun with him. I still don't get why him being from Canria means that his hair is hilarious. Don't Canrians have... I mean, Kaya has nice hair. That's all I'm saying. What did I miss?
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
Actually, I have no more questions. Do I have to ask her questions? I could just Google it.
You come to me with many questions.
I suppose.
They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven.
He'll say something that makes it funny later, okay.
As shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death.
Okay.
She helped Natlan establish
More
Luz.
confusing though about
It was
Kanye
also
and
under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom.
Can I just say, I completely missed the fact that, oh yeah, he's obviously cursed then, isn't he? I was so fixated on him being from Canada that I forgot what that meant.
It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles.
So, like, is he immortal in, like, the same way as Dane? Is he fully suited because he's, like, part hilly chill or whatever? Do we find out? Oh, I have no idea. No, I have no idea what happened. I was not paying attention.
Self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word.
Yeah, I'm not listening. I have no more questions. I have no more questions. None. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Screw you. How dare you? I'm telling Nouvellette. Are they gonna discuss the curse immortality thing? And it will raise more questions. Okay. So is he neither of those things? Is it like actually confirmed by the by the way that Piero is from Canria, or is that just, did we just make that up? Is that just a theory? Because I imagine it's probably just a theory. Oh no, he is. He is. Okay. Also, someone who's not Paimon or us will call Dane Dane, and it's weird. Oh, that's strange. I've never known anyone who isn't us to call him Dane. That's weird. Right, yeah, I do remember this now. He is confirmed. So the fact that then Piero and the first Harbinger are both from Canria, I feel has got to mean something. Hi, how are you?
Your captain says a group of us need to stay behind to guard the source mechanism. It's extremely important. We'll stay here. Of course, you're free to come and go as you please.
Thank you. Have I ever spoken about how much I do sincerely enjoy the Fatui? I really adore the Fatui. This is fun. I hope we talk more to more of them. What thoughts are you having? Tell me thoughts, pretty please. Oh, yay. But, I mean, like, but nicely, or are we enemies again the next time we have to speak? I want to have some nice interactions with Fatui.
Remember,
Oh, no.
hope comes first.
I meant to press W. I meant to press W. Okay, well, we're being healed. That's fine. That's great. Thanks, Baiju. Is it something you can tell me later? Is it something I need to find out something for first?
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy.
Yay!
It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future.
Yay!
As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
Yay.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
The strength in numbers, especially when these numbers are Mariko and Capitano.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable
You
one
saw a
nonetheless.
pic of Piera and realised
Now that
something.
we're all
Okay.
here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort, even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Oh, please tell us. Please tell
I failed
us.
to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together,
He's
Aizu
so
and I fought
Armageddon.
many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
What do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
So is he just like... So... So, like, so... Okay.
You've met him already?
Oh, you know Dainsleif, okay.
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the prince.
No, well, so like, so is he just, he's just like, so he's basically just a walking corpse, is what you're telling me? Okay.
He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own.
Back then you said you didn't want to fight me.
Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you.
But then, okay, but... Well then, but why do you... But then why do you have such nice hair then, Capitano? So like, okay, so he... Okay. So he's like, he's... So basically he's dead and rotting. To the point that he would be unrecognizable. But you still have such glorious and luscious L'Oreal hair. God, whoever is responsible for Capitano's hair care has got to sponsor the Harbingers. Like, imagine, you know, this fight is sponsored by L'Oreal. L'Oreal, because you're worth it. How does that happen? Also, I have no brother. How dare you?
Although
I don't know what you're talking about.
Self-imposed burden. If the prince saw me now, I doubt he would even recognize me.
Yeah, Piero also seems fine. And he... Okay.
As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body.
Oh god, this is going to be another one of those 9-hour-long streams, isn't it? Dane! Okay!
My appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
Well, because anyone calling him Dane would be weird, but Capitano calling him Dane? What does that mean?
That's still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome.
You know how I was just so obsessed with finding what this implication was? I feel like it's not actually... I had one question that's been answered, and as a result, I now have a dozen more questions.
Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages.
It would have been no different than taking hostages. But you see, because he cares about a fair fight and everything, you know, like Amagiri.
My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it.
Oh my god.
That means I lost. Plain and simple.
Every other line he says is just more and more Amagiri, and I know it's starting to sound like I'm obsessed, but that's probably because I'm obsessed. So speaking of the Gnosis, what are you going to tell the Tsuitsa?
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary
She has
motive.
got to stay the
Once
villain. I will be
Natlan is
so upset
saved,
if she isn't.
If the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
It'll probably unleash some kind of
We
power.
will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted. Alright, let's head back.
I am so... I need a minute. How do I even... How do I even process all of that?
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts. I'll leave a portion of my forces for you to command.
That will definitely help relieve some pressure. You're sure they won't object?
It's an order. I will make that clear.
Excellent.
This is so cool.
I appreciate your trust.
Oh, I am having so much fun right now. Okay, bye. Bye. That is so cool, though. I saw the coded discussion with Capitano, but I need to run to the rest room, so I'll explain when I get back. Honestly, same. I will, No, I have nothing. I was gonna say I'll leave something to keep the stream going, but I have nothing. Fua can entertain. Fua, can you entertain? You can entertain the stream for a bit. But yes, I also need the loo, so I will be right back.
Oh, it's just some chronic problem I have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about. When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws. But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
Oh, hello. Ow! Okay, wait a second. Oh. Want to, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, I need a minute. Ah.
Oh, it's just some chronic problem I have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, so. I've seen people theorizing that Capitano is Anfortas Alberic, the last Shranrita who acted as regent of Canria during the Cataclysm, making him either Kaya's father or more likely grandfather maybe. There are some issues with this theory. Said to have lost an eye. According to Mika, Capitano still has two. Capitano says he and his squad fled to Natlan, but Anfortas and his Shranrita were in Smeru, and they apparently fought to the last one, presumably him. It's not impossible that he went to Natlan post Smeru, because one of the Shranrita golems is found around the sandstorm not far from Natlan. That is interesting. Also, the thing, the thing you mentioned about Piero, because you have thoughts because you saw a photo, is that something that can be spoken yet? Given what we found in Smoke, he once had a platoon to take with him. I am just completely going off what you're saying because I do not remember this. I mean, like, vaguely, like, as you're saying it, I feel like, oh yes, this is information that I previously knew. Oh my god.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
His mask does cover one of his eyes. I had noticed that. He only has one eye visible. Well, that certainly is suspicious, isn't it? I wonder what that could possibly mean.
Around us all follow a set of laws. But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
Okay, I'm gonna move on to where we next need to go. However, him being Anfortas
That hurts.
would seem to contradict with what little lore we have gotten about him via flavor text, I wonder, who say he was a mage. Stay still, your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days. Oh, I feel that.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Coming.
Something wrong, Traveler?
The feeling of dread is getting stronger. Do we really have time to wait for the final hero to appear? You know, I'm being Nouvellette for the remainder of this quest, given the dragon disrespect that we had. You're heading towards a part that's a lot of combat and special missions. Oh dear god, okay. Okay, absolutely let me get my back into a comfortable position then. If that's the case. Oh. Bear with me 1 second. Ow. Oh, you know, pretend I'm being like a good streamer and saying interesting things and stuff. Do you pull out anymore? Also, I have to order something from Amazon today. And I really hate when I have to order things from Amazon. But you know, when you're in so much pain that you can't wait the weeks that it would take if you bought it anywhere else. So I feel absolutely bloody rotten every time. Also, don't let me forget to do that before it's no longer today. It's like, you know, for other people's sake, I wish I could wait the extra few days that it will take, but also when my back's being stupid, I kind of need support for it now. As much as I really wish that was not the case. Hi.
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
I will get rest, don't worry. I just need to get an adjustable bed chair first.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt.
You should head back and get some rest.
Where is the next person? Oh, it is there. Okay. Up. How do I get up? Oh, stairs. Oh, I'm so good at navigating. I'm wonderful. Who's here? Who's here? Oh, Kniech!
You made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Why doesn't a Hal have voice lines? Okay, I'm so sorry, but there's absolutely not a chance. There's not a chance I can do his voice. I didn't know his actor was on strike either. I actually don't know who his actor is, but I only knew of Kniech's voice actor. Everyone else is coming as a surprise to me. Haha, it was a piece of cake. Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce, or we would have burned them all to ashes. I appreciate the concern, Paimon. Despite Ahao's description, the situation wasn't quite so smooth. The captain's forces are all elite warriors. It was a tough fight. We were prepared to retreat at any moment, and now the Pyro Archon and the captain are working together. Not the outcome I was expecting, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
Well, at least the Pyro Archon's plan advanced a step further. This is the best outcome we could have hoped for. We really appreciate all your help. But we have to keep pushing forward. Sibu and I were just about to head out, actually. My tribe is calling for messengers.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
I know, if the studio would just be decent, you know? Little Kanich thinks he could just leave without consulting the almighty Dragon Kahula. How? Hey, wait up! If the studio could just stop being shitty, that would be wonderful. We... Sorry, I'm just constantly moaning about being in pain, by the way.
Auroron.
Granny?
It's kind of one of those things where, as much as you know, as inconvenient as it is to not have the voice lines, I'd rather not have them and support and, you know, have the strike going on, which is exactly what should be happening, and, you know, supporting the strike and everything.
What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and wow that about us not having voice lines, and I'm sure they would be willing to re-record the lines afterwards if the studio could just be decent people.
You know exactly
Formosa,
what
yeah.
you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin.
And honestly, hopefully, because Genshin is, you know, it's quite a big game. So I do hope that this does pressure the studio to make the agreement. I hope more people are on the side of, oh wow, that studio is being so shitty, rather than, oh, it's so annoying that we don't have voice lines.
I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh, he's so cute.
I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much, but I don't know what else I can say.
There will always be people who kind of can't see past themselves. You know, because it's all right. It's okay to say, oh, I wish we had this person's voice lines. I wish we could hear this voice, whilst still understanding and accepting and supporting why we're not. But yeah, there are always going to be people who are like, no, but what about what I want?
You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero. Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler and Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fists do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you? All right. Make me an offer.
So cute. That was such a cute. Just, can you not? I kind of need them. Obviously they're dumbasses and full of themselves. Oh yeah, I have seen people go, oh, we should just do away with the English dub at this point. So it's not their fault.
The good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
It's like, yeah, I appreciate that it's frustrating, but it's entirely not the voice actor's faults whatsoever. It's like, I've also seen people complaining about the lack of, I forget what it's called. I've got one. You know, the thing, that like suppresses S's. I've seen people complain about that, and like, yeah, fair. If it's annoying you, fine, that's fine. Me with my misophonia, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to tell you that you're not allowed to be irritated by certain noises and everything. But again, that's not the voice actor's faults. It's not their fault that their performances are being mixed weird sometimes. And also, yeah, you can't. We have so many people. You know, we have so many actors acting at us in the English dub. I mean, I'm sure the others do as well, but like, you know, I'm definitely not saying that the English dub is better, but I don't think any of the dubs are better than another.
Fine. I can let this slide for now, but I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind.
But people just love being cynical about everything.
Oh, a Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello.
Hi. Talking things out with your grandson.
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Have I ever mentioned how much I love Paimon? Yeah, people are allowed to prefer one dub, and that's fine. Yeah, personally preferring a specific dub, it doesn't mean that your personal favorite is the best one. Just because something is the best one for you doesn't mean that it is definitively the best one.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
I'm getting in on the grandson scolding. Don't you ever do anything like that again, young man. You scared us half to death.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you,
There's a
he can
chest.
treat us all to a tasty meal.
Sounds great. We'll be there.
I spied a chest, I'm pretty sure.
Settle down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I really, really want to get through this entire thing tonight, but also I can't promise that I'll be able to get through the entire thing tonight. But I really want to. I want to, at the very least, get to the big fight thing that you mentioned. See, actually, I usually prefer... Oh, I was supposed to be in here. Okay, never mind. I personally, if given the chance, do quite often prefer to have the Japanese dub with English subtitles, purely because, you know, I am currently actively learning Japanese, so it's helpful to me to hear it. But in terms of... So, like, in the argument of, like, anime dubbed or subbed, I'd always go for the sub, because that suits me and my sort of requirements, I suppose, better. But with Genshin, I tried it very at the start, but I just enjoyed the English dub too much. And I never went away from it. And I'm definitely not saying that because I feel that way, that means that the English dub is better than the Japanese dub. But that's just my personal preference. And ultimately, it means bugger all.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to get into a difficult fight in just a minute. Yeah, same. I've listened to each, you know, bits of each dub at this point, and I think they're all equally good. I just prefer listening to this one. Plus, my energy levels, there's absolutely no way I could get through things as quickly as I do if I'm not hearing it as well. But also, just the English dub voice actors are just as good as everybody else. I can't stand the constant implication that that's not the case. They're perfectly as good as everybody else. 'Cause even to the point where you'll have characters that I personally cannot stand, but I'll still be thinking, wow, that voice actor is really good. Like, I hate the character and I hate what they're saying, but the way that they're saying it is fantastic.
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
Okay. I need a drink, but I just have a bottle of pop and I dropped it, so... Oh, I didn't get all over me, it's fine. I don't want to speak to the Lord of Night again. I've had enough of her! Oh, at least can we bring a How with us? I feel like that would be fun.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. She's not from Natlan, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Mawika must hold her in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving? Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her a debt. But that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory.
Oh, so that's why he's not getting like heat stroke and everything from being in Natlan wearing all of those fluffy clothes. It's because he is just a corpse. I'm slowly catching up now.
And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
Oh.
A key part of Mawika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the Ruler of Death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
You're saying Mawika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of Death's power will allow Mawika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of Death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence.
Yeah, ask Paimon. She's obviously the god of time.
The Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Mawika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
Yes.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder.
Okay,
my
I
Creator
sincerely
is
don't
right
care.
in esteeming you as special above others.
I sincerely don't care what you're talking about.
Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the Traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the Traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Don't be sorry.
Really?
She doesn't deserve her strength.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
Oh god, please tell me this is the last time we speak to her then. Okay, well, you know, that was insufferable. Can we move on now? Oh my dear god, I think I need to stretch my back again. Oh, if my model does weird things, I apologise.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside. Forget it. Let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Shalon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see!
Ooh, okay. So after this this fight that we're doing, how do you feel about then calling it a night and continuing next week?
A sun in the middle. Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
Like, energy-wise, I'm fine, but sitting up for this long is absolutely killing me.
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
So should I stop before we get to the fight? How bad is it? How long is it? Do we know? It's like a whole long sequence to the end of the quest. I see. Okay.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Oh, like with the I've got you. Yeah. Okay, so if it... I'll keep going until either we get a warning or we potentially... like it looks like it's going to happen, and then I might have to at least take a break. What time is it for you?
This is a really awesome gift.
It didn't come at a price, right?
Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. The Abyss attacked again, and it's really bad. Is it so bad, Kachina, that I can't just stop and take a break first? The monsters are everywhere. We need help.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Let's not. Let's go to bed first. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. So, my point is she's not allowed to badmouth dragons again. Exactly.
I see the value in my own work.
I see the value in your work as well, Nivelette.
All the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Okay, so how long have we been going for?
To take pride in fulfilling my duties.
2 hours. All right. Okay, so my dilemma is I really want to continue and I really want to finish it today. But I do need a longer break than just a few minutes.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp
and
pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Oh, okay. I will be here waiting patiently with Nicolette.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
Because what I'm thinking
Be
is,
sure to befriend them. Cause them no harm.
I need to go and sit in a specific way for a little bit so that my legs don't entirely end up the same way as my back. And I need to take my meds, and I need to apply medicinal things, and I need to call my mum because she's away for the week. And so what I was thinking is, would it work if I was to end the stream before the fight, take a break,
I see the
and then maybe in like half an hour-ish come back and continue? Or would that be messing you about too much?
I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
I love this music so much. Okie dokie. Were you here for what I said? Or do you want me to say it again? It's perfectly fine. There's a conversation with Marika and then things kick off automatically. Okie dokie. Okay, so I'll go get myself sorted and then come back in about an hour-ish then.
Water comes in many
Oh good, okie dokie. And then that also gives me the chance to charge my phone so I can keep watching the thing.
In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike.
Alright, I'll see you in about an hour then. Bye bye. Thanks for, you know.
But it must be
how? Oh no! How did you get cheated yesterday? What happened?
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
What happened yesterday? Determine a minute before reset, and then it became, well, right after you hit the button, and Catherine was like, thank you for doing your daily commission speech. And the awards didn't appear. That should count. You know, if you press the button beforehand. You absolutely were cheated, oh my god. Unbelievable. Yeah, if you hit the button before it resets, then that should bloody count. You were cheated. Okay, well you go and do your dailies then. I will go rest for about an hour. It didn't count. So basically, it was just lost then. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. Alright, anyway, I need to go and stretch, so I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out.
Water comes in many flavors.
Bye bye. I've been mad too. That's just. It'd be one thing if it resets sort of as soon as you hit the button. That's fine. But like, if you press the button beforehand, then it should register as having happened beforehand. That's frustrating. Right, good luck. Bye bye.
To fully appreciate it.